Man, dog whistled a dragon.
Nah, that three-headed dog, Cerberus.
Oh, Cerberus! Oh! Whoa.
The three-headed Rockweiler, too.
Oh, wow. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you already see Rekai is in the building. What's going on, champ?
Hello, governor.
Hey, Percy Jackson, episode 7. There's only 2 episodes left. Listen, don't worry if this is your first time watching. You can easily get to 1 through 6. Link in the description, super easy. Make sure you stay to the very end, because you know me and Rekai, we're gonna be chopping it up, breaking it on down, you know, getting down into the nitty gritty of why the gods do what they do. So without any further ado, let's get started.
My dad knows he's not getting this bolt back with quests or goose chases, so we're gonna have a war.
He said it like it was a good old hoedown.
We need your help today.
I know what you need my help for. There is a way into the underworld, a secret way.
Yeah, the elevator music. Now, the title of this episode is called We Find Out the Truth, sort of.
Well, hello there. Missing our mummy, are we?
Oh.
Disrespect.
Son of Poseidon and murderer of travelers.
No.
Crusty, please.
Murderer of travelers?
I'm a little rusty on this one.
The beds are a trap. That's how you do it. How you murder your guests.
I do.
But I need you to let me through. Please?
He said it with a little hair on his chest, didn't he?
Fitting's not easy for guys like us, am I right? Our parents make it so hard.
So that's like his half brother, huh?
Mm-hmm. But you know, demigods don't really like each other like that, so.
Anyhow, these beds, take all that away.
Do they even still sell waterbeds?
Yeah.
I think you'll feel much better.
You first.
First. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Ooh.
Bro.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, man, you rolled in there with your day one.
You're lucky we're letting you keep your head, dummy. Don't push it.
Yeah, that part.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. More than likely, it's behind the do not enter door. That is.
Now I'm curious what this version of hell looks like, or Hades.
Better?
Much.
Did she really give him a squeezy toy?
No one's turning back till we all come back.
No one comes back.
Dude, don't make me come back out there.
Facts.
I just think it's safer if I'm not holding them all.
That is also the truth. I'm like, yeah, if that's my way to get home, yeah, let me hold my own ticket.
That part. You and mama.
Even though I don't understand putting it in that outside pocket like that, it just seems like it makes it easier to lose one. Is that back where he went to school at?
I think so. I think we're back in time.
Yes.
This is going to be really good for you. Dr. Higgins says this is the best school, the best program in the state for kids with learning differences.
Learning differences. Okay.
I'm not going.
You hear the just pure caucasity in his voice.
Ooh.
The only question is how ugly you were gonna make it before we say goodbye.
No, that's a real talk. That's real talk. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Oh. You would take some of that bass out your voice, my boy.
Now, what's love got to do with it mean when I be looking back?
Yeah.
I know that is not the tone of your voice.
Hey, focus. We left
Now-
Kansas 4 days ago.
In Greek mythological hell, is there like different levels of hell? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
okay, all right.
Taking new arrivals across the river Styx. Which means that over there is the main gate. Let's go. Maybe we can get there first.
Yeah.
Now, you need money, right? You need the coins to pay the boatman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Dang, look like the lines at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Only suckers wait in line. You should really spend some time in the city with me. I think you learn a lot.
Dang, I guess the bull ride didn't go so well for that dude.
They're y'all ain't dead.
You're not dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all dying.
Look at the dog whistle.
Yeah, I know what that whistle was.
Man, dog whistle the dragon.
Nah, that three-headed dog, Cerberus.
Oh, Cerberus! Oh, whoa.
The three-headed Rockweiler too.
Oh, wow. Oh, got her. Dang, Grover got snatched up like that?
Well, I mean, they did smell the goat meat. That's why they went for him first.
Maybe the doggy chew toy wasn't a good idea.
Look, Grover, what's he doing?
Oh, he found the spot.
Yeah, big old Rottweilers. Yep, no gyro for you today.
Can you fly us up there with your shoes?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh!
That's a jump scare. She hopped off that like Spider-Man.
Wow. That was really...
Still just a dog.
Dang, no one straight to
Hades'
Doom.
palace.
Dang, it's upside down. Huh.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And your mom.
So have
Ladies
they
will
explained
probably
exactly
have
what the
an-
master bolt does?
But if we don't move, it is not gonna matter. Come on.
Interesting.
Oh, come on.
A drawing
It
that-
wasn't a disciplinary issue.
A drawing that caused his previous school counselor to reach out to me personally to express his concern.
Dang, that's some serious hate.
Some children are better off being with their parent.
Dang, they said unworthy.
Wait, Percy. What about you? Quests aren't linear, right? I'll figure something out.
Who just popped up like that? The scary face.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably the people of hell. Just walk around in your own little loop.
Asphodel.
Wait. No. What are you...
Asphodel. I'm glad my choice today is to run.
That part. Well,
Where's
with
Grover?
Cerberus, maybe you might get a chance to get
Where's
that jail free
Annabeth?
card back.
She got that hat though.
Oh yeah.
Annabeth!
Guys!
Annabeth!
She can't move.
Oh, she's stuck.
I already tried. It's too strong.
Get that sword out, buddy.
Some kind of regret. Right? But what would you...
What you regret, girl? For real.
It's okay. Go. I'll distract the dog and buy you guys some time.
Oh, get your sword out, man.
This will work. I'll be okay.
Very interesting.
Run. Now.
Okay.
Hey, one down.
Haven't heard the dog in a while.
He chased us all that way and then just stopped.
That's usually a sign that there's something worse up ahead. Like
You beat me to it.
if
I
the
was
dog
like, I
don't
know
go
if that's
there,
a good
like,
thing,
yeah.
man. Oh no. A hell pit.
Is this?
No,
I mean, it looks like...
it absolutely is not.
Okay.
Then what is it?
I
Yeah,
mean, I
that's the
think
master
so,
bolt.
right?
How's it...
Wait, this isn't my bag. This is the bag Ares gave me.
Ares had it the whole time.
Ares had the master bolt this entire time.
Wow.
Working with Hades?
I guess so.
So y'all hand delivered it to him. Wow.
Right? That's the quest.
You still gotta get Mama though.
Expecting us to return this.
And Hades is expecting us to bring it to him, unbeknownst to us.
Wow. Plot twist.
Zeus is just gonna have to wait.
Oh, that's the homie. Let's go get your mama. Yeah, that's what I'm
OG.
talking about.
Yeah.
I hope you know that I know that. But this school's gonna be really good for you. I know that too.
Why are you trying so hard to get rid of me? I would never do this to you.
Of course, he's a kid. He don't understand. He don't know that she is saving him.
So the set design has been, the environment's been pretty cool so far. You know, nothing over the top.
Mm-hmm. I think my only problem here is that this is so dreary. But I mean, it is hell, so
yeah.
Kind of comes with the territory.
Nailed it.
Can I get you anything? Fresh pomegranate juice, a snack?
Actually, my mother.
Boom. Straight to business. I admire the cut of your jib. Little nautical reference for you. I see you.
Where is she?
Right. Okie doke. Let's get to it.
Give up the boat for it, though. He's just like, yeah.
Man, he took the sheet off her like she was in a museum.
Saved her life? You know, typically getting crushed by a minotaur is a terminal diagnosis. You give me what you got, and I give you what I got.
But it's wrong, and I won't do it. So all I can do is ask you to do the right thing, too.
He's Hades, my guy.
Let my mom go.
No.
That's not how it works.
Huh?
You're in cahoots with Ares to secure the bolt.
I'm not in cahoots with Ares. I seldom cahoot. The Bolt is my brother's drama. I don't want any part of it.
So what do you want then?
Your what?
My helm of darkness, it went missing just days before someone used it to turn invisible and steal the bolt.
Ooh.
Jealousy.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's all candy canes and rainbows down here. I'm managing just fine. I don't really do jealous.
Annabeth?
Just like a friend would betray him.
Someone stole Zeus's bolt. It wasn't me. It must have been somebody who was...
Kronos.
He's got the longest grudge of them all. Zeus took Kronos' throne. Who else has a bigger reason to weaken Zeus and take his throne back?
Kronos is in a million pieces at the bottom of Tartarus.
Where something just tried to pull us into it the moment the bolt appeared in our bag. Tartarus. Where I've been hearing a voice from in my dreams, telling me it needs my help to take down Olympus. I assumed that was you, but that voice I heard...
It's not your voice.
Ask me and I'll protect you. You and your mother. And the goat. Not messing around here, kid. This only ends one way. The only question is how difficult you make it.
The question is who stole his helmet
just like
of
his
darkness?
The only invisibility helm I know is Annabeth, so...
Give me the bag.
Uh-oh, easy.
Hey, hang on, kid.
Grover, now! Hold fast, Mom.
Okay. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, that was about to end. Like, come on now, give me more.
No. Okay, so they go get the helms. Like,
I thought Annabeth had it. I mean, there's two invisibility helms.
Well, no, because that hat was given to her by her mom.
Okay.
She said that's the only thing she had from her mom.
So is that an offering she just gave?
I don't know, but the weather changed. It started raining outside. Like,
oh, is this Pops about to show up?
Yeah.
Is this Poseidon?
See your boo.
Dang.
It's just like that.
It's like a drunk text. She was like, "Yeah, you know it's me."
Yeah. She dropped a match in her and that automatically said, "What's up, big head?"
She's like, "Poseidon, I'm in a bind."
Yeah. You up?
It saw him, he saw it. Sooner or later, it's not just gonna be pretty things that are following him. No,
Tell me why.
It's
You don't want to
dangerous.
hear why.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And all your other little kids is running around. All your little bastards is running around.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to know who he is. Before your family tries to tell him who they want him to be.
Mm.
He is better than that. He has better things in him than that.
Talk your stuff.
I know
Oh,
you
wow.
shouldn't, but maybe just to hear his voice.
Nigga, Zeus, like, you better not.
Mm-hmm.
One day when he's ready.
Are you by the ocean?
And where he belongs. And fate has revealed to him his true path. On that day.
Do you trust him? Yeah, there's your answer. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Okay, that was good. All right, that got me a little goosebumpy a little bit for a bit of a showdown. All right, so
I always try to play him.
This is what you have been known to be called the penultimates, the second to last episode, where the stakes kind of get raised the highest. A lot of times it's when you get some of the largest action sequences. It's many times the most favorite part of the series. Did this measure up to the legend of the penultimate?
No.
Okay.
No, it did not. However, it did move the story along in an unexpected way for me. So I did not see that coming. And part of that is just because not being as well versed on the books. And it's a sad thing to rely on the Hollywood movies that were made off these before. So, but since episode 1, we have, left that path. So, every time it comes back to something that you feel is a little bit familiar, be like, oh, okay, well, now maybe this will be familiar to me, but no, it was not.
Okay.
Hades was interesting. He was very agreeable. And, and no matter how you paint it, Hades in every culture thinks of Hades as the devil. He is basically the steward. He's the lord of the underworld. But we all think that he is down there just doing evil for evil's sake. And he is, going out of his way to corrupt the world.
Right.
But if you read closely enough in some ancient texts, they talk about him being more like Loki, more like a trickster, and more kind of like this is his punishment. He's not the lord of nothing. He got punished, and he's down here, and sometimes he does things out of spite, and he's petty, almost as petty as Dionysus. So his mannerisms, his behavior when he was down here was real interesting. His interaction with Percy, it's almost like Percy had the upper hand on him the entire time, which is really weird to kind of factor in.
Right.
Ares is not working with Hades. So if Ares had the master bolt stuck in his bag, goes back to think, who is Ares working with?
I'm assuming Kronos. He's upset, got a bone to pick for whatever reason. He teamed up with Kronos to give Kronos a chance to gain power and to rise up from whatever the murky depths that he's in to take his kingdom back. That's the only thing I can think of. The only thing that's confusing to me is that Hades' helm was used in order to sneak in and get the bolt. But the only clue that we've had regarding invisibility and helms, hats, per se, hat, helm, is Annabeth, would led me to believe that. I was like, well, maybe she's the traitor, but I guess maybe that's not the case. Maybe there's something else going on. So I may be a little confused. I'm like, is that right? Is Annabeth's hat the thing that helped get the bolt? And if so, is she in cahoots as well in some weird kind of way? And it factors into the whole you will be betrayed by a friend kind of thing? Or is it something else that's maybe just plainly obvious in front of me that I'm just missing?
Well, no, I think based on what they presented, I'm not saying that you're missing anything. And I what I think I know is one of the few things that I'm holding on to from the books and the movies.
Okay.
So for those of us, this is our first time watching this.
Okay.
But if that holds true, then I do have a ace up my sleeve, which anybody who's watched the first movies would think that maybe this is still the case. But who knows, with what they've done with this series. So
well, that leads me to my other question is this kind of doing its own thing, telling its own story, this series that's different from the movies and the books? Or is it sticking a little bit closer to the books? I did remember reading some comments on the previous episode that this did take a bit of a change from the books. So I'm wondering, is that still happening? Let me ask you all in the comments to let us know what path are we on? Is it its own thing, or is it still just a retelling of something we've already seen?
Again, even though Rick Riordan, who wrote the books, who wrote the entire series, he had very little involvement with the movies. They licensed the movies to make them. They might have asked him a couple questions, had him out for tea or lunch. And basically, he went on his merry way, went to the bank. However, with this time out, especially because the first movie got a warm reception and did well. The second movie was an absolute dumpster fire.
Right.
And I know they have something in this. So this time, Rick Riordan is on as executive producer, and he is hands-on this series. And he said that this series is staying very faithful to the source material, to what he wrote.
Okay.
However, he wrote it. So if he wants to take a few, make a few changes to improve the story, and it's just like how he made the executive change to cast Leah Jeffries as Annabeth because she didn't look like Annabeth in the books, but she exuded Annabeth's confidence and arrogance and cleverness and wisdom. She was that character. And that's why he cast her. He said because she would be the best choice for the character. And that's one that the fandom did not agree with. But it's hard to argue with the people who create things. It's weird when they write something, when they make something, they turn it over to us, the fans, and we happen to love it. We happen to adore it. At what point is it that we lose our mind and think now we know better than the people who are creating it in the first place? Like, we ain't created nothing. We ain't wrote no pages of comics. We ain't wrote a single, sentence that goes to the story. But all of a sudden, we know how to do it better than the people who are actually creating the art. That's like, telling Leonardo da Vinci, he's like, well, Mona Lisa was cool, but you know what I'm saying? If you did this, then it'd been perfect. Like, yeah.
Yeah, we are really supposed to just sit here and just bear witness to the artist, and that doesn't happen a lot. It comes from a space of judgment as if we know better. That's a very valid and real point that you're bringing up. Something else that I enjoyed about this is that we have really been living life in the gray. One of the things I enjoy about this show is how the characters, especially the gods, are very humanized. For things that are not supposed to be human beings, they have very, very strong human characteristics. You know, it's a lot of stuff that deals with family drama. And then there is this way that you can empathize and sympathize with almost all the characters, almost every single character. We haven't had like this horrible big bad to point and wag our finger at every time we think we are. Hades was the last one on the list to be like, that's our big bad. And then we sit there, when we talk to him, he's like, nah, man, I just want the helm back. So, this thing is, he wasn't like this person that was sneering, rubbing his hands together, trying to like take over the world. And so we've been living in this life of gray. And when we get down to Hades, the underworld, the whole thing, like, it's not just the story that's gray. Now it's the environment. Everything is just this space. Even Cerberus the dog is kind of like living in a space of gray. It's this horrible thing that's supposed to be destroying anybody that goes against, the rules in the world of Hades, but yet it's playing fetch. It's one of those kind of things.
He does love a good rub.
Yeah. So to maintain that, a lot of times, and I've said this before with a lot of different projects, I have not always been a fan of the gray as much as I used to, because I do like to have sides. I like to know who my bad guy is and then just go at it. This is counter to that. This, you don't really know, and I'm okay with that. Like, they've done it in a way that's had me like crawl down off of my soapbox and be like, I want a real villain. I'm interested. So that's a testament to, once again, good storytelling and good writing. I do, though, still hope that there is something that I can point my finger to at the end of this and be like, okay, that's the person that I don't like. And I think we may be primed in seeing that in Kronos. At least I hope that's what's going to happen.
Well, I know that in the movies, again, Kronos became the main big bad of the second movie.
Okay.
Finally fighting, and Percy and his little crew fought a lot of minor bosses on the way to Kronos. And it was quite disappointing what they came up with. Here, I think I really like your comment about the gray. And again, with you, I'm okay with it. Only because it's kept us guessing. So for even those of us who think we know the story, maybe you don't know it as well as you think. Like I said, I have, one thing left that I have not said, I will not say. But, anyone who's, I'm sure, read the books, and anyone who's, watched at least the first movie, you're like, it's got to be, this person, or it's got to be this. And right now, you can't really bet on that, because there's been a lot of delineation from what you thought you knew. So it actually is working.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it. Let us know in the comments how you feel about it. And also, if you have been just enjoying the conversation that me and Rekai are having, be a fan of the channel and hit that subscription button and give us that thumbs up. If you really want to get to know Rekai a little bit better, Rekai, go ahead and tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
On all social media at Diamond Mind, DIAMONDMYND, because it's all about this right here.
I'm telling you, it's worth it to go check him out. Hey, thank you so much. If you want to get to know how quickly the next episode is going to come, go ahead and hit that bell icon. Thank you for the comments. We do read them, and thank you for not putting in too many spoilers. We're getting closer to the end. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and the phone one is always what did we miss? Thank you for your time, and we'll catch y'all on the next episode. All right, y'all.